Hi, thank you so much for joining us. Today, we're going to give you the inside scoop of what it's like to be a business school student here at the University of Auckland. My name is Matthew Lay, and I take a Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Science conjoint, majoring in business analytics, marketing, and psychology. And I went to Rosmini College. Yeah, so can you guys please introduce yourselves as well?
Hi, I'm Amika. I study a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in International Business and Operations Supply Chain Management, and I went to St. Matthew's Collegiate.
Hey, my name's Cohen. I'm studying a conjoint of Law and Commerce, majoring in Operations and Supply Chain Management and Marketing, and I went to Elam Christian College.
I chose to study at the University of Auckland for quite a few reasons, actually. One of them was because I wanted to stay in Auckland, love my hometown here at Auckland. And another one was because my sister went to University of Auckland and she told me about all the great experiences she's had. She studies health science and computer management. And yeah, I went to a few open days, saw how amazing the campus was, saw how nice OGGB was, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Yeah, what about you guys?
I chose the University of Auckland because it reminded me the most of a city, and like going to open days as well, it was such an interesting way of the way the university was integrated into the city, and I loved looking at OGGB thinking like, wow, this building looks incredible, it's so new, I'm so excited to study here. But I chose Auckland as well just because it reminded me the most of the city, just compared to like other universities in Auckland, and also because it just ranked the best in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Not to, I guess, like copy answers, but they pulled out all the stops for the OGGB open day. I mean, it was the new building, the fancy one. Everyone was excited to be here. Even the law school and K. Edgar, all those types, it was nice to see all the students around, all the freedom. And yeah, like you, ranked number one, so no complaints.
For sure.
Nah, seeing that, like those ticker symbols like outside the BNZ training room, that sold me. I saw that, I was like, whoa. It's gotta be the place.
Oh, they're making money here.
Did you guys like only apply for University of Auckland? Because that's what I did.
Yeah, only Auckland.
It was the only option, to be honest.
It was the only option. I mean, what more do you need?
Yeah, wait, Cohen, what majors do you take?
So my business majors are Operations and Supply Chain Management and Marketing. So kind of for marketing, what interested me was more so not the actual marketing itself, but kind of consumer psychology and what kind of gets people into shops, what makes them buy things, what kind of influences the choices they make. And then for ops management, it was more so just kind of like I needed another paper that I found it interesting and wasn't too difficult. So yeah, I think ops management is a pretty good paper. If anyone wants to take it, I'd probably recommend it. You learn a lot of good skills, Excel skills, just normal stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with ops management because I changed my majors in the first year. I was doing commercial law and international business, but then I realized commercial law wasn't for me. So I then swapped to ops and realized that I actually really, really enjoyed it. And international business, I start next semester, but so far I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, what about you, Matthew?
Yeah, I take business analytics and marketing for my commerce side. I wanted to go into psychology, and I took commerce as sort of like a backup thing to supplement my psych. But I absolutely fell in love with commerce, to be honest. I was surrounded by a whole bunch of people who were, doing startups, who were going into the big four. They like really knew what they were going to do, and yeah, I think now commerce might be my sort of main degree. And
yeah, it's a bit off topic, but like you mentioned startups, especially in the business school, hence like the business aspect, you get a lot of people that are interested in that type of stuff and like kind of starting their own businesses and their own ventures, which is super cool. It's nice to be a part of.
Yeah, you have a lot of people like taking so much initiative and just pursuing what they're after, and just the support that the business school has and the university has. It's so easy to just come up with an idea and just follow through with it.
What courses have you guys enjoyed so far?
I'm loving all of my stage 2 courses just because it's like the most tailored to what I really want to do in the end.
Yeah, I think for me it's probably digital marketing. We were lucky in our semester, we had Samsung come in and partner with the course. So we got to design a whole ad campaign for them for one semester. We got to do interviews with Samsung, get access to a bit of like behind the scenes info. So that was pretty cool. And then at the end of it, we had 3 winning groups that won phones that were sponsored. So that's probably like, yeah.
Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Did you get a phone?
You know what? Sadly, no. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
You know what? You all do marketing, so maybe you'll be able to.
Surely.
Yeah.
Was it like 302, 304?
304.
304. I think my favorite course was Business 112 actually. Yeah, wait, it might be like
I love
hot
Business
take, but
112.
when we had to like design the products and then use the Unleash space to like 3D print products, that was like so cool. Making that video and like
Yes.
like a whole like product pitch. Oh.
It was just so hands-on, and you got to like try out all the things that the university offered.
Like I've never 3D printed before, and then we got to actually demo our product. That was something really cool. Yeah. So as a student at the business school, what's your typical day looking like?
For myself, my day, it kind of varies. Monday, Tuesday, I have no classes, but I have a few like club stuff to do. But I guess on average, I usually have classes from 8 a.m. sadly.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Oh, what are those choices?
No.
Wait, why'd you choose 8 a.m. classes?
You know what? I wish I had a choice, but 8 a.m. is kind of the only option for some of them, sadly.
Oh, like
But
a law student.
That's so rough.
thankfully, they're kind of interesting. So, you know, we'll be
Keeps
making
you
work.
going.
We make it work. Yeah. I usually try and grab lunch with some friends, maybe do a bit of uni work, club stuff. And then I usually finish maybe around like 5 to 6 on a bad day. But usually if I'm lucky, I try and get out of here by like 1 or 2. So it's not too bad.
Oh, okay, very different to mine. Mine's pretty full on, so it's like wake up, go for a run, try to get all that done, head into uni, and then when I'm at uni, lectures, do uni work at uni, and try to leave all my uni work here. So by the time it hits like 5 o'clock, I should have done all my uni work so that after then I can either just go home, go to work, and just not take it home.
Whoa.
But very, very different case in the weekends.
Yeah. Every week is completely different, for me at least. You know, on this Monday, I was staying at Kate Edgar studying with friends. I just wanted to get like my assignments done,
Yeah.
get them, you know, done and dusted. And, you know, those like late night study grinds, they're always so much fun doing them with friends. You know, having a snack from the vending machine,
Yes.
and then having those like midnight yapping sessions. Oh, yeah.
And K-Egger like pops off for that like late night study
Yes,
sessions.
it's-
Those floors are busy.
But it's
Months
only
open
like
till
in
late.
those evenings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that like I realize is balancing work and uni, because I do work, so that's like probably 3-4 days out of my week where I have to stay up from, well, I'm working from like say 6 till 11, 6 till 10. And then after that, it's like whether to decide what, you know, if you want to do coursework afterward, have a coffee, stay up a little later, or just pack it up and go straight to bed.
Yeah, same. I
Yeah.
find balancing things to be like quite difficult, but like I think it's really worth it, you know? Because I do 2 jobs and an internship, so it was like quite a lot of hours.
Okay.
But, you know, I think it's great having both, you know, work, life, and uni balance.
I wouldn't, I guess, personally recommend working if you have the option, but it is also nice to get the opportunity to progress in your studies. You can progress professionally and also with your friends. So yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I also find that working, it's just a way to get out of uni, like out of that uni mindset, because you're taking
Yeah.
yourself to a different space. You're taking a break. You have to literally leave all your coursework to
100%.
work.
Yeah, exactly.
What have your experiences been like with the tutors and course coordinators and stuff?
Yeah. Second year, I actually volunteered to be a class rep for one of my courses, so it meant that I could work closer with my lecturer and just discussing class feedback. But I realized now that there's a really good support system, and going to office hours was just an opportunity to talk to your lecturers about any issues with the assignment or any issues with coursework. I would say they're very, very approachable and easy to contact.
Yeah, my tutors have all been pretty great. I like tutorials actually quite a bit. So yeah, I think if you guys have the time, I'd probably recommend going. I think it's worth it. And the lecturers and the tutors are always like really active on email or even on Canvas or
Oh, like Piazza, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Piazza.
asking questions, they usually get back like within a few hours, which is always super nice.
One of my favorite things about the business school is how many clubs that are related to the business school as well. I think my favorite club is got to be the University of Auckland Case Club. I'm an exec in this club this year, and you know, we go into like competitions, we get extensive training, where we get business cases, and we sit in a room in teams of 3 or 4, and we just strategize on the next steps of the business. We analyze the case, we see there are key issues, and we create a whole presentation and present it to judges. So it's sort of like strategy consulting, but condensed into either 3, 5, 8, or 24-hour cases. It's so much fun. I went through the development squad program. It's like this intensive program for, I think, 5 weeks, where we just get taught everything on how to crack cases, how to work in a team, insights for like key businesses and stuff like that. And after this, we get to go into the case program, where we get to compete against other universities, even go international. There are teams this year going to Thailand and Hong Kong and Singapore. So yeah, it's amazing. Definitely join University of Auckland Case Club. I think it's my favorite club.
Yeah, no, I've done a few case competitions, which were very fun, very interesting. It's kind of just an introduction to consulting in a way.
Yeah.
No, I'm involved in Youth Auckland and the Auckland University Commerce Students Association.
Yes, AUCSA is so good.
Yeah, AUCSA, it's just a great place to meet people who are part of commerce, who are willing to support you, and you realize that there's so many people taking similar majors to you, and then you can ask them for help, get their feedback, but also just make friends as well.
And their social events are so fun, AUCSA.
Oh yeah, you should definitely go to them. And then Youth Auckland is just a youth for youth organization, and we host events for high school students, tertiary students, and I personally just love it because I feel like I've formed such a good family there, and it's just a nice little home base for me.
Yeah.
I've also done a few case competitions, so clearly case club's where it's at.
Yes, always.
But yeah, like for myself, I'm part of the Velocity Innovation Entrepreneurship Program. I'm also an exec on that like you. And we kind of help pretty much students and staff and anyone that attends the University of Auckland create startups, work in their businesses, scale their businesses up, anything to do with pretty much innovation, entrepreneurship, if that's kind of what you guys are interested in, come to us, we'll help you out, sort you out. So we do like 2 main challenges throughout the year. Right now we have our ideas challenge going on. So pretty much what that is kind of like an entry-level challenge. All we ask is that people send in a 1,000-word business proposal for their chance to win $1,000 cash, no strings attached.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys got ideas, it's 4 entries per person, and you can enter in a group, so feel free.
Entries.
4 entries.
So it can just be 4 crazy ideas.
Literally.
Yeah. And you could get like 1K per idea.
1K per idea. So we got 25 winners, and then faculty sponsors as well, which is super nice. Thanks to the business school. But yeah, and then like in semester 2, we have a bigger version called the 100K challenge. So what that is pretty much we ask for a super in-depth proposal on what your business idea is. That could also be the same idea used in the 100K in the ideas challenge in Sem 1. Feel free to bring it over or bring something new. What that is we ask for your proposal over the course of around 5-6 weeks. We have a bunch of development hubs which look at things like market analysis, getting a right customer segment. Have you analyzed the problem correctly? Is this actually a market that could be penetrated? And then we do a whole prize giving. We have 5 winners. People can win up to 20K as a formal investment into their business.
I know.
Yeah, so please, we invite everyone to enter. And then also you only need a single person from your team to be a current uni student or staff member. So if you have friends outside the uni that are interested in this type of stuff,
just bring it in.
Yeah,
just
invite them.
Have you guys made friends on campus?
I was actually at Halls in my first year.
Yes,
so
that's how I met you.
We were aligned together, and I found that it was such a good experience. It was so easy because everyone's so willing to make friends.
Yeah.
But then this year it definitely has been a little more challenging. So you do have to make a bit more of an effort. Say in like labs or in clubs, you have to be like, "Hi, my name's Amika. Nice to meet you. What are you doing? I'm studying this." But I guess it's not that hard. In a way, it's hard, but it's not that hard. Because once you put yourself out there, it's pretty easy and just comes naturally at the end of it all. Yeah.
It's not that deep.
It's really not that deep.
Yeah. I think everyone at uni wants to make friends, wants to branch out. It's just everyone's scared to take that first step. So if you're in like a lecture or a tutorial and you want to be like, "Oh, hey, by the way, is this seat free? My name's so-and-so."
Yeah.
A lot of the time people are happy to have that conversation.
If you're more introverted or more shy, like the best way, like find some random person that's like yapping at the start of
just
like a lecture and just like sit next to them and be like, "Yo, my name's
They'll talk to you at some point throughout this lecture.
Yes,
yeah. Where do you guys normally study?
I normally study in the mornings, I find that level 2 and level 3 OGGB, the case rooms, they're usually pretty free. It's nice to get like a bit of hard, good work done.
You have to be there really early though for the case
to secure the room.
Yeah, I tend to just grab a coffee downstairs at the cafe and then like find a room. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I'm here for a bit, let me get my work done.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think like Kate Edgar's always a good spot. 4 levels, you know, silent,
The little
munchie bar.
yes,
definitely.
snack,
Yeah.
silent study.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I love Clock Tower. Like that's my little gatekept spot. I adore Clock Tower. It's just a nice little aesthetic study. You get to walk through campus, like just a little greenery bit, and then you get to sit there, you know, get your work done.
I think the OGGB computer labs are quite nice when there's like no bookings or anything.
Have you guys checked out the new arts building to study?
Yes. It is such a nice building.
nice.
There's
It's
so
so
many
fancy.
spaces.
I know. And they got like the food court in there as well.
Yes,
now.
oh, you have the
Yeah.
microwave as
Yeah.
well. It's easier to just heat up food, eat while studying.
And there's like a foosball table, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so good.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the uni's done like a lot of renos because even level 1, the mezzanine in the library now is super nice because they have super open setting with bean bags and big tables.
Yeah.
that's actually right.
And they have like booths as well with whiteboards and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are a lot of like support services here at the uni. Have you guys used any? And if so, what's your favorite ones?
I usually contact people from the Student Development Center, so that just helps me with like my extracurriculars. So with like Youth Auckland and AUCSA, it means that I can go to them for bookings, organization, and just how to plan an event. But also something that I have tapped into was the Career Center, just getting my CV checked, getting my LinkedIn checked, and just getting their input on how to progress in that whole career space as well.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, I think theatres is like a really good spot, especially when it's time for that so loved internship season.
Yeah.
Everyone's cramming to get the
March
CVs
Madness.
done.
March Madness.
Yeah, theatres they're pretty really good for like getting your CV done up to par and actually including the things that recruiters want to see.
Just remember that there are a lot of support services and you're not alone at the university, and there's always someone there to help you.
As a business student, I think networking and career development is like really important, right? Like I remember doing passport to business. Yes, there were so many career opportunities and networking opportunities with like the big 4, EY, Deloitte, and it's so cool like getting to know them and really seeing what they do. And also like with the UACC, well, University of Auckland Case Club, we got invited to Goldman Sachs. Yeah, we had a tour of their office.
That's
Their
nice.
food was so nice. Yeah, and we got to talk to some of their investment bankers. And yeah, these guys are just so smart, and it's so nice getting to network with these people and see what it's truly like to work in the industry. Yeah, what about you guys?
I think networking is like something you'll have a love-hate relationship with by the time you leave uni.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's so valuable, but then sometimes it feels like a bit much. I think as long as you're willing to put yourself out there, networking could be the most valuable resource that you can get at uni, and not even just with companies, but like with your fellow students as well, because you never know.
You never know where they're gonna go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Careers Expo. So I went to it last year out of interest, and then this year as well, but more so just to build my connections. And this year I found it was really useful, just because it meant that I could be in touch with them, also get their LinkedIns, but then also get to know them and like what their experiences are like. Because I also realized that all the information you get on internships, you can find that on their website. So when you actually talk to them in person, get them to get to know you, so that when you apply, they're like, oh, I remember them.
Make it like personal.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just the great opportunity that you have with
100%.
networking. Because you get to know people on that level rather than,
Not that
here's my
surface.
CV.
Yeah. I think you mentioned LinkedIn as well.
Yes.
LinkedIn is like, if you're thinking about entering business school or just even
Just
in general.
make your LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, it doesn't even need to be like up to scratch, but as long as you have one when you're into uni, I think it'll
say, oh, yeah.
develop as you
Yeah.
develop. Yeah. When you're networking with all these people, it's like they have all these years of experience, and now you get a chance to like not have to go through these 30 years of employment, but just get like the key facts out of it.
You just get to ask them, what you're after.
100%. Yeah.
I wish I knew to not compare myself with others as much as well. That was something that I struggled with a lot in first year. I was always trying to, get ahead, be a top student, stuff like this. But realistically, we're all doing our own things. You don't have to have everything figured out in the first year, especially.
100%.
Yeah.
Like even until now, I don't have my entire career like mapped out, but I do have more of a general idea. It sort of progresses. You learn what you like.
What have been your biggest highlights since coming to university?
Oh, I've got to say, living at Waipa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
100%.
halls experience is something else. Like, you just get to know people so well in that short amount of time. All the like late night study sessions, just like having midnight chats, randomly cooking. Yes. And then, there's so many like events and activities that go on with halls. I think that's, by far to me is my biggest highlight in this university. Yeah, what about you guys?
Probably be the clubs. I think the clubs are super fun. There's a whole wide range of them that people can kind of join, and especially the student-led clubs. It's not business school specific. You'll get people from maybe like engineering or from law or from computer science. It's just a super fun way to make friends. Yeah.
Just knowing that it's my calendar, I can move things around as I please, and it's not like high school where you're at school from 8 to 3 or something like that, and then you have sport afterward, and then you have to work around all of that. It's your choice. You choose when you want to have lectures, when you want to have tutorials or labs, and then choose what you want to fill in with your day. And that for me has just been it feels so fulfilling knowing that like I can accomplish what I want in a day up to my standards or my capacity.
Yeah, having more control in like your day-to-day is quite nice.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like even something as simple as deciding when you want to have lunch.
Yes.
It's like, oh, so nice.
It's like what time to get up before a lecture, take a nap during the day.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other general kind of advice that you wish you would have had if, coming into uni?
I would definitely say it's okay to make yourself uncomfortable, and you definitely should make yourself uncomfortable, just because it's getting out of your comfort zone, seeing what else you can accomplish beyond your current means.
Yeah. And then probably just to add on is like, you're not the only one that's uncomfortable. Everyone's just as uncomfortable. So don't ever let, I guess, your nervousness be something or a reason to like not try something. You're only here for like maybe 3-4 years. And the university has so much to offer that you couldn't do it all within 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So like legit take every opportunity, accept it, and then figure out how to do it after. That's probably like,
I actually have 3 pieces of advice, if that's okay.
Ooh,
yes.
Go for it.
First up, something I learned from the Case Club: process over results. Always take things step by step. If you ensure that your process is great, the end goal would always be something great as well. Second piece of advice is make a lot of friends, especially friends in your courses. Doing assignments, studying together is so much more enjoyable when you're doing it with others. You know what they say is like, if you want to get somewhere fast, you do it alone. If you want to go far, do it with friends, something like that. And my third advice is don't skip meals. I think that's something I struggle with sometimes when I'm studying a lot. I forget to eat, forget to be well hydrated.
Don't skip anything for yourself.
No.
Take care of yourself, whether it be sleep, meals, water, whatever. Nothing's gonna happen if you're not functioning your best. So always put you first.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your answers and for sharing your experiences with us. And thank you guys so much for joining us here today. And if you have any more questions about the University of Auckland Business School or about the university in general, make sure to head over to the University of Auckland website and get in touch. Yeah. Bye-bye. It says bye-bye here.